Alright, come on in, hit the like button, think about subscribing if you're ready. You're new here, welcome to the channel, but most importantly, welcome to the Berserker family. So this is my honest opinion / review for a film that I have been kind of excited for, or not kind of, just been really excited for, is the 2025 action film called Nobody 2, a sequel to the 2021 film called Nobody. The first one, fantastic. Here's the plot of this one, and I'll get into the casting, and then I'll get into my personal opinion on this, take on it. Hutch Mansell takes his family on a much-needed vacation to the small tourist town of Plummerville. However, he soon finds himself in the crosshairs of a corrupt theme park operator, a shady sheriff, and a bloodthirsty crime boss. Now, here is some of the cast. Now, I definitely wasn't feeling the story at first, unlike with the first film, but it does pick up and get more and more interesting. The story had similar stuff from the first one, even some shout-outs to John Wick, because technically I think the people are behind this film franchise, or maybe, I know it's one of those films that's in the kind of in the type of John Wick type of stuff, even though again it's not part of the John Wick officially, but it's kind of like in that category, and there's a theory about, you know, like this is like a side story or something like that. But anyways, but to me it definitely had a different feel. They for sure added more action fight scenes than the first one by a lot. I will say this felt rushed at times. I had to look at the runtime for the first one because this one seemed shorter than the first one. This is actually about 7 or 8 minutes longer than the first one. And I think it's because of the pacing / rushness of a specific part of the film. Like it was in the middle chunk, like a big chunk of the middle, I guess you could say, that it got kind of rushed, but the whole film in general is more fast-paced. The first one was more a slow burn at first, and then it just, because it kind of gives you a mystery of what's trying to go on while you try to think about it, what could be going on, and then they slowly tell a little bit about it. They definitely could have filled in spots between certain scenes. Transition scenes to the next people. There was a part in there where they were transitioning a couple times, transitioning from the main character family and him to the villain, the main villain, and it's just kind of like it was an abrupt thing. But here's my rating. Now come on, my final thoughts. I honestly actually really like this film. More of for the fight scenes than the story, unlike the first one, because the first one had more storytelling to it, with a slow mystery to it, like I said. Where this was more action-based, with some lore in there. Again, this had issues, but for sure, in my opinion, I still highly recommend it. It was a good, fun film. It wasn't the... It was good. It was good. It was good. Wasn't as great as the first one, which technically sequels... there's a chance that sequels aren't always going to be good. But I do think it lived up to a good amount to say it was good and it was fun. Especially the closer, or whatever you call it, fight scene. That was pretty cool. A lot of scenes were cool, and there was some shooting in here like they did in the first one, how they did edited stuff and shot stuff from far away as stuff was going on. It was real cool. It's just, I think the pacing was a little, not the pacing, but the editing was, editing / writing of what they did within the middle kind of made it feel rushed. Again, it felt shorter than the first one, even though technically it's longer. It's just, again, it's the difference between the pacing between this one and the first one. This one and the first one, sorry. But yeah. So, or anyways, leave your thoughts down below. I've gone on long enough. Remember, I love you all. Please stay safe. Spread the love most importantly. Skull.